Hi guys, hope you're all keeping well, and today I'm going to be doing a hardware review on this fella. It's the WISMEC Gen 3 with the Gnome tank on top. Let's go down and let's see what it's all about. Okay then guys, let's have a look at the box. Yep, wismec.com, and a bit of information on the back there. Okay, let's see what's in the box, shall we? Right, what's this? Please be careful not to use batteries, which aren't always a good thing to have in a box. Let's see if we can get this out, so I'll take it off camera in a moment. So there's the fella itself. I'll just move this box over here. Let's see what else is in there. Okay then guys, what have we got here? Of course the manual, always a good thing to have guys. Very in depth, as you can see, all different languages there. Yep, manual's always a good thing to have. And this, I believe, is the manual for the Gnome tank unit. Yep, shows how to use it. What's this thing here? Okay, about the coils. So as you can see there, WM01 is a single coil, and that's its best wattage, vapor cloud, flavour, etc. MO2 is a dual coil, MO3 is a triple coil, etc, etc. Yep, bit of information about priming the coil, etc. Get a spare coil and a spare glass, spare drip tip, and this is a 2 amp charge cable and also firmware cable, and obviously that would plug into here. However, being a 3 battery unit, I would say charge your batteries in a dedicated battery charger rather than using this. Just use that, in my opinion, for firmware upgrades, yeah? And then we've got the tank as well. Okay, let's have a look at the tank, shall we? Here we have the airflow on that side. Can you see that, guys? And it's repeated on that side. And you can twist it, and it actually has a stopper to stop it going any further. So the airflow, whatever you choose on this side, if you spin it round, is replicated on the other side. I always tend to prefer to have them wide open, but this is my preference. It's down to personal preference, guys, yeah? And here we have an ultimate drip tip. Yeah, it will take any 510, but that's the one that comes with it. I'll just pop that back on there. And to fill this fella, if you look here, you can see like a little teardrop, yeah? And it's just a case of pushing it forward, like so, and you would put your juice through here. When it's full, just simply slide it back, and you're good to go, yeah? And this is like a smoked glass, like a smoked black glass, this. Not sure if I like that, but, you know, it looks pretty cool, I suppose. So, on the bottom, all the markings there, WISMEC, Gnome, that's it, the Gnome tank. Yeah. So let's take it apart, shall we, guys? So just twist it, as we're per usual with all tanks. And it comes apart like so. Just put that there for the moment. To install or remove the coil, it's just quite simply a case of grabbing it like that, grabbing the base, twist it, and it quite simply screws out and falls on the table. Now it's quite simple, guys, yeah? The coil that's in there that I'm going to be using is the WM02, which can be vaped between 45 and 60 watts. So I think that's the fella I'm going to use. Yeah, dual coil as you can see. And don't forget guys, always pre-juice your coils. So that means putting a few little blobs on this cotton, yeah, and in these side holes, little blobs of juice. It's called pre-juicing, and basically it gets the coil ready to go once you've filled it up with your juice. But always do that as a matter of course with all coils guys. Just pre-juice them first, yeah. Now the tank itself, the glass should just pop out, and it does, yeah. Now this is a 2mm tank because of TPD or TRPR, and what you can do, see this here, this is like a silicone sleeve inside. Now if I put this screwdriver in here, this may work, it may not. Hopefully it will. It's a bit tricky on camera guys, as you know. If I try and get into that, it will come up eventually, I think. A bit tricky. Well, it won't it. Sorry guys, just went off camera a bit there to get this started, but this should pull out. Proving to be a little bit tricky, but once it's out, and it is being really tricky because it's on camera and it wants to be. Once it's out, let me just go off camera again guys. Once it's out, this tank has now become 4mm capacity because we've removed this fella. I'm not recommending that you do this guys, not recommending it in the slightest, but by doing what I've just done, I've increased the capacity of this tank from 2mm to 4mm. And then what we just do is put it back together again. So this goes on there like so. Get the coil, screw that back in there. Being careful not to cross thread it guys, you don't want to cross thread these. Screw it in, pop it back in there, and it's back together. And as I say guys, and I'm not telling you to do this, I am not recommending it, but because I've removed that rubber grommet, if you can see that guys, I have now managed to increase the capacity of this Gnome tank to 4mm instead of being 2mm with that in place. So I'm not advising you to do it guys, that's just something I've chose to do myself, and I don't recommend that you do it, but that's what I'm doing. So it's now 4mm capacity. Okay then guys, and here's the mod itself, the Gen 3, the Rulo Gen 3. So what have we got here? Fire button, up and down buttons, and there is the actual charge port or the firmware port. But as I say guys, 3 batteries. I recommend you always charge the batteries on an external charger and just use this for firmware upgrades, yeah. So let's have a little look around it. So then you can make that out with it being so dark. Turn it that way maybe. It says WISMEC on the side, but that is a gap here. See, the screwdriver goes into it to allow for extra venting. And the same on that side, allows for venting. As you can see, the screwdriver goes right in. See guys? Right in, so it allows for extra venting. And I say it's emblazoned with WISMEC and WISMEC. And at the bottom here, let's turn it around. Once again, more battery venting here and here. Now the old WISMEC, to put the batteries in, you would pull that away and you get access to putting where your batteries need to go. With this one, the Gen 3, what you do is just slide that forward and flip it up like so. And as you can see, the battery door is clearly marked for the correct battery orientation, when it's hitting the batteries. In fact, we'll do that now, shall we? Yeah. So, positive, minus, positive. Yeah. And then just close it over, bringing it forward slightly, slide it back, and it powers on immediately. And if you look at that battery door, guys, not a gap at all. The way it's designed is spot on. Any battery rattle, that's the buttons, not the batteries. I'll just hold the buttons and do that again. And as you say, when you put the batteries in, it automatically powers on. Okay guys, before we go through the menus, etc., let's have a look at that 510. It's a press fit design, so no issues with that at all. And the actual 510 button is spring loaded, but it's quite firm. Yeah. Okay then guys, so to actually power this down is just 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's off. Okay, while it's off guys, let's have a look at these buttons here. If I press the down button and the fire button together while it's off, it shows you the individual battery voltage for each battery, yeah? And also, while it's off, if I press the up button and the fire button, so the up button and the fire button, it takes us into the TCR, and you can just navigate through that using the buttons, taking it up or down. Yeah, so let's just get that right for the camera. So memory 1, memory 3, memory 2. If you use this button over here, so as I say, press the fire button, goes you into the curve, so you can set it up or down using the up or down buttons, of course. Press the fire button again, takes you into memory 3. Memory 2, press the fire button and you can adjust with the up and down. Fire button again, up to memory 1, press the fire button again. I think you get the gist guys, yeah? And then to come out of that, just press the fire button, yeah? Also guys, while the unit's powered off, if you press the fire button repeatedly 20 times, you get the firmware version. Yeah, that's your current firmware version. Also guys, while it's off, if I press it 10 times repeatedly, you get the temperature of the actual unit itself. Okay guys, let's power it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're back on. Now, if you hold these two buttons here together, the up and down, it locks the keys, yeah? To unlock the keys, just repeat the process, hold the up and down button together again, and it's unlocked, yeah? Now if I press the down button and the fire button together, it goes into stealth mode. And if I press it again, stealth is off. If I hold the up button and the fire button together, it takes me into the logo settings where you can adjust it to be on or off, whichever you choose, yeah? Okay guys, while this is on, let's have a look at the screen. So as I say, it says power there, there's your wattage, that's the volts, and there's the coil resistance. There's none there because there's no coil on there at the moment, and your puff counter and your 3 individual battery monitors, yeah? Telling you what level they're at. Yeah, nice looking design that. Okay guys, we're back up top, and I filled up the Gnome tank with some exceptional vapes jam roly-poly custard, and I've currently got it the number of the beast, and it's 0.21 ohm coil in there. So let's take it with a taste test and have a choose and see how it performs. No problems with that, spot on. Have it all gone? Whew. Guys, I've had this for a few weeks now and it's performing like a champ, I tell you what. Can't fault it at all. The Gnome tank on top, as I say, showed you that trick to get the capacity greater. Not saying you should do it, but it works a treat. And these coils are fantastic. They've really lasted well. The flavour out of them is superb. So I can't fault that Gnome tank, you know. And the actual device itself, look at the size of that, guys. How stealthy is that? For a 3 battery device, that is absolutely superb, you know. I can't fault it. And the display on the screen, look how clear that is. Dead easy to follow. I've no qualms with this whatsoever. And the battery life out of, well, 3 batteries has been tremendous. But for a 3 battery device, once again I don't repeat myself, but look at it. It's tiny, isn't it? So let's have a toot on it. I'm going to take for a toot the number of the beast. And I say in there I've got the 0.21 ohm coil in there. Let's have a taste test and a toot, see how it performs. Absolutely spot on. No problems with that whatsoever. Guys, I've had this for weeks. It's never let me down. Absolutely quality product. Like, I mean, the screen, look at that. It's a belting screen. That's so easy to like sort of follow. Lovely big display, you know. Absolutely superb. Battery door, sensational. Nothing wrong with that. No rattle, listen. And as you can see, there's the batteries, and there you can see the venting on the side. Superb. And I've got that wide open, the airflow on the Gnome tank. It really has been fantastic. I mean, I've got loads of WISMEC products, like I've got the RX200 and the RX2/3, and this is my latest edition. And as you can see, guys, there's that battery vent. You can see the battery. Yeah. No rattles with it, guys. Absolutely superb. That screen is so easy to read. It's fantastic, you know. Absolutely love it. The tank itself, as I say, once I adapted it and made it bigger, I'm not saying you guys should do it. What a revelation that was. And the flavour out of them stock coils is tremendous, really tremendous. No rattle, listen guys. Everything's solid, yeah. I just can't praise this enough, you know. I think it's a fantastic setup. The WISMEC Gen 3 with the Gnome tank on top. With that little trick I showed you. I'm not saying you should do it, it's just something I've done. I'll tell you what, I'm loving it. Now guys, if you've tried the WISMEC Gen 3 and the Gnome tank on top, leave your comments down below. Let me know what your experience was with it. And don't forget to click on that subscribe button. And also click on the notification bell next to it so you get notifications of my next video or live cast. Now I'd just like to say thank you for subscribing and sticking with me, guys, and hello to all the new subscribers. Our channel is going from strength to strength, guys. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to share and like these videos as well. Now guys, all that's left for me to say is I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'll see you all next time in the next live cast or video recording. So take care of yourselves. See you all soon.